and welcome to my channel. So today I'm bringing you my week 25 of 2016, my Project Life spread. So I'm using an older 6x6 pad, paper pad this time. I'm using Perfect Vacation by American Crafts. I like the way the colours work with this one, and I had more of my boys on this layout than I did. In fact, I don't have any of my actual girls. So I have some of my son, my husband, and also a picture of me and my brother. So it seemed good to use something a little bit more masculine this time. So firstly, I'm using some foam words from Freckle Fawn. So I used to subscribe to their kits and still have quite a few of the embellishments. I've also brought in these leaves, and they're like a felt. I love them. They don't make it to this page. I do find them hard to use as much as I love them. And then I've got these chipboard words. I've also got some leather arrows and tags, and both of those do make it. So it seems as though it was all older stuff. This time I don't think I have anything on there that's particularly new, but that's good because it gets stuff used up. So on the picture of me and my brother, I've got the word like and then we ate here. Then I've got some memorabilia, which I do still have the physical memorabilia, which you can see up in the top left. However, I had also taken a picture of it. Oh, am I going to sneeze? Yes, I am. Sorry about that. So I had actually also taken a picture of it, which is just as well because it didn't really fit into the page protectors. So I'm going to, so I'm now messing about with the little arrows. They are like a leather, as I say, from Freckle Fawn, and I will end up with a couple of those staying on the page. I've also got some plus symbols from Studio Calico. They're from one of their past kits that I will have picked up when there was a sale of some sort. So, and back come the leaves again, trying to see if I can make them work, especially while my husband's there building a fire. But it doesn't happen. So, yeah, I'm going to move a few bits about. So, let's talk about the bottom card. So, the bottom card has a arrow, one of the leather arrows, and then has fond memories, as it's pointing to my daughter's old student accommodation. And that will end up staying as it is, just with a few extra little bits. And then the chipboard words on the card I'm currently messing about with say big news and focus on the positive, as that was Brexit voting time for any of you UK people, though those anywhere else in the world will have probably heard about it as well. I've also pulled in a couple of wood veneer pieces that I have in the little box on my desk, which you have probably seen on some past layouts, and I do end up bringing one of those in, and that goes up on the top that says good times. I've also got a leather arrow saying this, pointing to my brother and I like the way that that looks as well. Then I decided the top one needed a little bit of a label, so you may not have seen these for a while, but these are my embellishment boxes that I have sorted by colour. So I'm trying this wooden piece that's in green, and it really suited, but it was quite bulky. So I tried to take the foam off the back, but it still wasn't quite working. So I've pulled out an orange embellishment box instead, and I've found a couple of pieces in there that really work. One is a little camera, which again is from Freckle Fawn, and a flat orange label, which has gone up the top. I've had a look through my green box, and I found some Stampin' Up enamel dots when I used to keep my enamel dots by colour, and a couple of those will make it to the cards. So I tried a few different green bits with this, though I do end up just leaving it as it is, and I pop a little enamel dot right there inside the north, south, west, east. And I actually quite like the fact that that card's simple, especially when there's embellishments and stuff on the picture next to it. Every now and then I also move all the cards about, thinking they might look better in a different place, but end up coming back to the same. I've also apologised, there was my husband's head. He's come over to say hello while I was scrapbooking. And even though I'm recording and I take away the sound, it doesn't take away his head. But yeah, it's life, it happens. So I'm happy with the bits that I've got so far, so I'm happy with all of it. So I'm going to get all those bits stuck down, all my little chipboard words, all the little fiddly pieces off the back, and make sure that all my words line up. Otherwise I'll ruin a photo and the word and everything else. And underneath the explore on that top picture I just put be happy. And then finally I'm going to add a little plus symbol and one of those other little dots down on that bottom card. And on the top one I'm going to try a few different things before I go and grab there a little green heart. And that ends up working for me to bring all the colours over. And I love the way that that looks. So I'm then going to go round all of my cards in my black pen as usual. And that is week 25 done. So thank you for joining me. I'm glad I've used up some of my old stash, as you could say. It helps me feel as though I can spend more. So thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.